You know, people not going to give you credit until they sit down and look at it and just be like, man, that dude was good.
When most fighters beat Canelo Alvarez, it was their biggest win and the biggest payday of their lives. They would party for a year. They were going to buy yachts and houses and take a well-earned vacation. Crawford isn't like most fighters, though. Bud is 38 years old, which is when most boxers think about giving up or taking easy money, but he is already out hunting again. And his new goal is a surprise choice that has shocked the fighting world. He's not looking for another big star to make a lot of money. A 160-pound killer who many people say is better than Canelo is being called out. A mistake was said to have been made at the start, but no one in the fighting world thought it was an accident.
Now, Terence Crawford, if you don't know, he's at the WBO convention out there at Bogota, Colombia.
I'm here in Bogota, Colombia, celebrating the WBO's 38-year convention.
You know what? Put a pin in that. The WBO convention. Who's the middleweight WBO champion? Janibek. Let me just stop you guys from even thinking about it. Janibek is the unified WBO and IBF champion. Now, Terence Crawford is at the damn convention.
Terence Crawford went to the WBO meeting in Bogota, Colombia, in 2025, just a few weeks after beating Canelo. Just like any other famous person, he was filming the event for his Instagram account. He moved his camera across a huge digital screen that showed pictures of the WBO winners. First, a picture of Crawford showed up to honor his unquestionable title as a super middleweight. The screen then quickly changed to the next winner for a very short time. Janibek Alimkhanuly, who is the WBO and IBF middleweight king, did it. Crawford snatched the camera away like he had just shown something bad.
Done slipped up, bull jiving, and leaked some shit. Bull jiving. Listen, I was born at night, not last night. And for Terence Crawford, for you to film that by accident, just trying to show your face, and then Janibek show you trying to turn quick, brother, you blew it. Link.
The video clip was strange, and the break was almost funny. The internet went crazy right away. Boxing fans and experts all said the same thing. Did Bud just give away his next move by accident? It was too specific, out of the ordinary, and perfectly done for it to have been a mistake. If the accidental leak was the hook, the big event happened just a few hours later. There's a new video now. It's clear that this one was planned. Crawford is shown making a fist and staring straight at the camera. He's no longer making fun of her. He is out hunting. He hears a voice next to him say, "Hey, Janibek, we're here ready to find you. Looking for the 6th of December. What are you going to do?" Then Bud leans in close, his eyes fixed on the lens, and says what everyone was afraid would happen.
Johnny, we're here next. Looking for you. Looking for December 6th, how you gonna do it?
I got my eyes on you, Janibek. Good luck.
It was a clear message to everyone. The word got through, and in today's boxing, the target didn't take long to answer. If you want to know what Janibek thought about the leaked violent video, all he did was post it on social media with the disturbing message, "No problem." He also posted it again after the straight call-out video came out. This time, it was just 2 words and an emoji. "Thank you, bro." No longer was the fight just a guess.
Listen, Terence Crawford accidentally leaked him versus Janibek. Now, we all know that Janibek has a fight coming up, I think in December against Lara. That's a hard fight. And that is going to be for unification because Lara is a WBA champion. So you got the WBO title, IBF title, and the WBA title all on the damn line. I'm pretty sure Terence Crawford, with this leak, is looking forward to fighting the winner. And I think the WBO is leaning towards Janibek because that's their champion. It all makes sense to me. I think I got Lara winning that fight. But if he doesn't, I get it. Janibek, he's a tough cookie, undefeated, right? The Southpaw. I think they both Southpaws. Well, listen, correct me if I'm wrong. But Terence Crawford in line to fight them. You know he fights once a year, all right? So he's going to let them hash it out in December, and he's going to go ahead and fight 2020. It is leaked. It's leaked.
So, who is this guy that the pound-for-pound king has suddenly become interested in? Some fans might not know what the name Janibek Alimkhanuly means. He is not a big name in pay-per-view. He's not as well known as Spence or Canelo, but Janibek, who is also known as Kazakh Style, is one of the boxers whom people try to stay away from the most.
Boxing Doctor News, hold up, boxing fans. The middleweight division just got spicy. Janibek Alimkhanuly, the IBF and WBO champ, is calling out Terence Crawford. Yeah, you heard that right. Crawford's fresh off his win against Canelo, but Janibek's not impressed. He's ready to rumble if Crawford drops to 160. But here's the tea. Experts are saying this might be Crawford's toughest fight yet. Janibek's young, he's hungry, and he hits like a truck. Crawford's got options, but they're all risky.
A Kazakh southpaw boxer who has never lost. He has an awful record of 17 wins, 0 losses, and 12 devastating knockouts. He is without a doubt the WBO and IBF middleweight king. He doesn't just beat his opponents. He takes them apart. On boxing Reddit boards and among experts, he is only known by one word: banger.
I love me some Crawford, man. Y'all already know what time it is. But hey, I gotta call a spade a damn spade. Janibek ain't nothing to mess with. He cold. Yeah, southpaw, you don't know much about him. That's fine. You ain't gotta know much about him. But I'm here to tell you. Speed, power, size, your IQ, defense, offense. Dude is cold, man. Footwork, angles, shoot, power in both hands. He a killer. That's what he is. He a damn killer, man, you know? So, I mean, look, if Crawford can go down and face that dude, bro, man, whoo, Crawford's legacy. Now, it might not be no marquee name and a name that the whole world will know, but everybody will be tuning in just to see Terence Crawford's greatness because he's a mega star now. He's the star now, right?
Don't get the wrong idea. Janibek is not scared. He is a winner who has never lost and thinks he is in charge. He even said something that made it sound like Crawford should wait in line. After beating Lara and Adam, I'll have all 4 titles, so he can take his time getting ready to fight me. It's not a money grab to call this man out. This isn't a low-risk checkup. There are a lot of risks involved, and many people have asked Bud why he would go after an unknown, dangerous monster. This is when the whole plan is made public. This isn't just a fight. It's like chess in 3 dimensions. This is the point at which Crawford's real goal becomes incredibly clear. Why would Bud, who is clearly the best at 168 pounds, fight someone who is only 160 pounds? The answer is on December 6th, which is the date he gave. Janibek Alimkhanuly will fight Aries Landila for the WBA middleweight title that same night. It will be a big combination fight. This is the key. The winner of that fight will hold 3 of the 4 top middleweight titles: the WBA, the WBO, and the IBF.
Terence Bud Crawford is going for 4-time undisputed. That is diabolical. That is unheard. 3-time undisputed is ridiculous, okay, for the men. But 4-time undisputed is just damn unheard of. The closest thing to that, and I'm talking about 4-time undisputed in 4 different weight classes. The closest thing to that would have to be, I would think, Manny Pacquiao being lineal champion in 5 divisions. And lineal and undisputed is kind of the same thing. I mean, as far as undisputed is collected, lineal is the man who beat the man who beat the man. Many times, if you're undisputed, you beat the man, right? So, okay, how about this? Terence Crawford beating Canelo Alvarez, he beat the lineal champion who happens to be undisputed. The difference is when you collect all the titles, right? Like he did at 140. When you're collecting the titles, that's a bit different because now you're not just fighting the lineal champion, but you're fighting the top guys. Terence Bud Crawford doing that is honestly more diabolical than even Manny Pacquiao.
Crawford's plan has been found out for what it is. He wants Janibek and Lara to beat each other up first. Then he will rush in and fight the winner to get all 3 belts in one fight. After that, there would only be one person left: Carlos Adams, the WBC winner. Crawford wants to do more than just win another title. His goal is to be the first fighter, male or female, during the 4-belt era to go unbeaten in all 4 weight classes. He wants to find history that is true, can't be argued with, and will last forever.
Get 160 to go 168, meaning that this guy I think he beats the winner between Lara and Janibek. And the next champion, the WBC champion, is Carlos Adames. And I think the toughest bout for Bud Crawford would be the winner between Lara and Janibek. he fights Carlos Adames, to me, I think that's an easier, no disrespect to Carlos Adames, but I think that's an easier win for.
While this idea is clever, it's also almost crazy. Boxing experts have already sounded the alarm. This is not a sure thing to win. A lot of experts think this is a trap. A well-known trainer named Andre Rozier was asked about the possible fight. Rozier has worked with several world winners. He was clear in his warning. He also said that Janibek would fight Crawford with more anger than Canelo Alvarez did. Take that in.
Do you see any of those guys, maybe particularly Janibek because he had 3 belts, do you see him as a real threat to Terence Crawford?
Janibek is a tough guy, but he doesn't fight enough. Not fighting enough. You gotta on those skills. I love how he fights. He's big, he's strong, he's precise. And I think he might be going to 168. So with all of that being said, hey, listen, we got some things on the table that could really pan out to be fantastic fights.
Do you think that Janibek would be Crawford's toughest fight? Like tougher than Canelo, tougher than a few of the other guys?
I believe he honestly could be, and I think that he is big, strong, and poised, and that's going to be a problem.
A man who shocked everyone by beating a star 2 weight classes higher than him is now being told that his next opponent will be much weaker and more dangerous. Rozier told us that Janibek will be a problem. I think Janibek was 160 pounds when he was at his best. His style is scary for everyone because he is a smart, strong southpaw. It's not Crawford's victory lap right now. It's likely the riskiest thing he's ever done in his life. A real battle of equals against a monster that everyone else has been dodging. So why do it? Why take a chance on a fight that doesn't have any big pay-per-view money when you have a perfect history, a 42-0 record, and the pound-for-pound title at stake? You can find the answer in Crawford's own mind. Throughout his whole career, Bud has felt offended. He himself said it.
I'm never really going to give my full respect until afterwards. Yes, it's a lot of people that's changing their narrative. Like, man, y'all watching something great right now, and we not appreciating it. And it's sad to say that we waking up at the tail end of his career. We really didn't realize it until now when he's like doing extraordinary stuff, like going up 2 weight classes to fight the best fighter in that division, the #1 guy that's the face of boxing, and the way that I handled that, people like, oh man, something had to be wrong. Canelo had to be washed, or Canelo just wasn't in it. I see people saying, oh, Turkey paid for Canelo to lose, so I just think, when you that much better than the competition, people not going to give you credit until they sit down and look at it and just be like, man, that dude was good.
They say his opponent was a nobody when he wins. The whispers kept going even after Canelo was stopped. Canelo got cleaned up.
When you look at it, it's still excuses. Like I said before the fight, every one of my biggest fights, I say, I'm going to be prepared for the excuses. When you so great and you so much ahead of your competition, they look at the fighters that you fight and say they nobodies because how much you beat them by, or the level of skills that you oppose against them. So when I fight this guy, it's all he was a nobody. When I fight this guy, all he was washed. When I fight this guy, it's an excuse. So who you want me to fight? I beat this guy, it's an excuse. I beat this guy, he's too young or whatever. So
the next move is the last checkmate for everyone who is criticizing. It's not about the money in this fight. For a legacy that can't be argued with, no one will ever question how great he was again. to find the most feared and avoided boxer at 160. They skipped a category and used him as a stepping stone. Are the clear winners of a fourth title. Crawford is setting a record that might not be broken again. Now the trap is ready.
As his trainer, do you feel like he should just sail off into the sunset after this monumental
Well,
win?
you know what? They made it look so easy. You know what I'm saying? Got 2-3 more in him. You know what I'm saying? Train camp will try harder. You know what I'm saying?
You think a move to 160 would make sense?
I mean, if you want to do it, you know, it'd be a challenge. If you want to challenge yourself, yeah, I don't mind.
Terence Crawford has laid out his whole plan for everyone to see. He aspires to establish a legacy that is impervious to destruction. But he set himself up for a trap by focusing on the Kazakh-style bogeyman in order to catch one of the most dangerous southpaws in the sport. History is in trouble because of what he did. But is he about to get caught if he does that?
Last question. If Crawford was to go down there, beat Janibek, beat Carlos Adames, become an unprecedented four-division undisputed champion, where exactly would that put him in history?
Right up there with the very best. Honestly, right up there with the very best.
The video for today is now over. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon if you liked it so you don't miss any more movies. Remember to leave your thoughts in the space provided. Watch out for the next video.